So a lot of times on this channel, I look at very expensive phones, right? I look at the Z Fold, the foldable devices that go for upward of over $1,500 to $1,800. So today I want to look at a budget phone from Samsung. This is actually the Samsung Galaxy A54 5G. It right now markets for around $400 brand new and can be had at less than $400, around $350 if you want to get it from a used market. So what does it offer? Is it worth the money? Is it worth the time? And that's kind of why I bought this phone, to check that out. Now this phone does go ahead and come with a 2.4 gigahertz processing speed, 128 gigabytes of storage. You can get obviously better than that. A 6.4 inch display. It is water resistant. 6 gigabytes of RAM. 32 megapixel front camera. 50 rear camera. It does have the Exynos 1380 processor, so not Snapdragon in any way. It does, of course, come with expandable storage. That's why you saw I had the 1 terabyte SD card. Yes, you can add for around $100, around $150. You can add expandable storage to this bad boy right here and get this up to 1.128 terabytes. Because you can get the initial storage, 128 gigabyte plus the 1 terabyte, and you can add that very easily by just removing the SIM card slot on the phone, and that's pretty much that. Now again, like I said, this phone is very cool. It does have a under display fingerprint reader. It does have a 5,000 milliamp battery, so it's definitely up there in that aspect. And it has pretty much everything you want, except for it does not have wireless charging. Has no headphone jack. I think that's pretty obvious. This phone came out in March of this year, so just recently actually this phone did go ahead and come out. It can record up to 4K, which is cool, at 60 FPS, so pretty on line with a lot of other phones out there. And it does not have stylus support, which I guess could be a minus there. But other than that, for a $400 phone, again, brand new, you can probably get even cheaper on that if you go on Amazon or other services. It's not a bad little phone. And if you're looking for more of a budget option, you could go worse than this. And, you know, for the design, it's a piece of glass on the front, a piece of glass on the back, and an aluminum frame all the way around. It kind of reminds me a lot of the Galaxy S23's Fan Edition version of the phone. And obviously, no, it's not going to be as powerful as a Fan Edition version of the Galaxy S23. It still has some very beautiful cameras on here. So I will say I will do a full review in a couple of days and really break down how, my opinion on this phone and how much I like or dislike this phone. But again, like I said, for the expandable storage option, this is your best phone you're going to get for expandable storage option wise. And right here, by the way, I'm just going to go ahead and take out the SIM card slot and show you where you put the expandable storage, because it's kind of weird. You actually put it on the back of the SIM card. So you put the SIM card in, and then you put the expandable storage on the back of it, which is kind of a different aspect. Usually, kind of like how the LG Wing does it, is they have two different areas on the same SIM card slot for the two expandable storages. This one, it goes back and up. It goes back to back. Now, I will say, though, about this phone is, again, like I said, at a $400 price tag, it really does. I'm trying to get my phone to focus, my camera to focus here. But for the price tag wise, it does actually give you a lot for what they're asking. Again, like I said, the whole stick of this phone was that when it first came out, MSRP was $450. Went down to $400, discount. And at a good enough price tag, it's worth the money 100%. Again, like I said, it does come down to what you want to sacrifice, though. But $400, you're kind of sacrificing maybe a tiny bit for an amazing price tag. So I'm going to go ahead and get this SD card out of here, this micro SD. Keep in mind, it has to be a micro SD. And this phone does support up to 1 terabyte, so meaning you can't get above 1 terabyte. I didn't even think over 1 terabyte actually was a thing. But it actually is, surprisingly enough. My camera does not want to focus on this right here. But, yeah, you can actually get 1.5 terabyte SD cards. I did not even realize that until recently. I was looking at this 1 terabyte version. And you can get 1.5 terabyte. I think that's the highest you can actually get. And it costs like $300. So, yeah, it's not really worth it, to be honest. But, hey, listen, if you need storage, you need storage. So tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, but it's pretty much my unboxing and first impressions. I will give, again, like I said, reviews of it in the future. But yeah, so it just goes in there just like that, and it slides right back on top. And now you have yourself a beautiful 1.12 gigabyte budget phone that really you can do anything with. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.